Every morning, millions of people do the same thing. They wake up, pour a glass of water, and swallow a pill they believe is protecting their future. A small capsule, brightly colored, marketed as essential. It promises energy, immunity, longevity, insurance against a bad diet and a busy life. And globally, it generates billions of dollars every year. But here's the uncomfortable truth. For most people, this supplement does almost nothing. Not because supplements are useless, but because this one was sold on an idea that sounds logical and collapses under scrutiny. Let's talk about multivitamins. They're everywhere. Doctors' offices, supermarkets, pharmacies, online ads promising complete nutrition. And the logic feels airtight. If vitamins are essential and modern diets are imperfect, then taking a multivitamin should make you healthier, right? That belief built an empire. But science tells a much colder story. When researchers started studying multivitamins in large, long-term trials, not short marketing studies, not testimonials, the results were underwhelming. No meaningful reduction in heart disease. No consistent protection against cancer. No clear improvement in lifespan for the average person. In some studies, there was no measurable benefit at all. That shocked people. But biology doesn't reward intention. It responds to absorption, need, and context. And this is where the problem begins. Most people don't understand how vitamins actually work. Your body doesn't treat nutrients like a checklist. It doesn't say, "Oh, I'm missing vitamin C, thanks for the pill." Absorption depends on food, timing, gut health, and actual deficiency. If you're not deficient, extra vitamins don't magically create benefits. In many cases, they're just filtered out. Expensive urine. Now let's talk about who multivitamins were designed for. They were originally meant to prevent severe deficiencies. Scurvy, rickets, anemia, conditions caused by extreme lack of nutrients, not modern lifestyles. But marketing quietly shifted the story. Instead of prevent deficiency, it became optimize health, boost immunity, support energy, and people bought it because it offered peace of mind. But peace of mind isn't the same as physiological change. Here's another issue almost nobody mentions. Multivitamins often contain tiny doses of many things. Too small to fix a deficiency, too broad to be targeted, and sometimes poorly absorbed when taken together. Calcium competes with magnesium. Iron interferes with zinc. Fat-soluble vitamins need fat to be absorbed, which many people don't take them with. So even when the label looks impressive, the delivery is inefficient. Then there's the quality problem. Supplement regulation in the US, UK, and Australia is far looser than people realize. Many multivitamins don't contain the amounts listed. Some contain forms of nutrients the body barely uses. Others degrade on shelves long before you swallow them. But the marketing stays polished. White lab coats, scientific language, words like clinically proven, often based on studies of individual nutrients, not the actual product. And this creates a dangerous illusion. People believe they're covered, so they ignore the basics. Sleep, movement, whole foods, sunlight, stress management, things that actually move health markers. There's also a psychological cost. When people outsource responsibility to a pill, they stop paying attention to their bodies. Low energy? Take another supplement. Poor focus? Add something else. Instead of asking why. Now here's where this gets even more uncomfortable. Some studies suggest certain multivitamins may even have neutral to negative effects when taken unnecessarily, especially at high doses over long periods. Not dramatic harm, but no protection either, which raises a hard question. If something costs billions, is taken daily by millions, and barely changes outcomes, why does it still dominate the market? Because the product isn't really selling vitamins. It's selling reassurance, the feeling that you're doing something good, the comfort of control in a chaotic world, the idea that health can be simplified, and humans will always pay for simplicity. But real health is rarely simple. It's contextual. It's boring, and it doesn't fit cleanly into a capsule. This doesn't mean all supplements are scams. Some are genuinely useful when used correctly. But multivitamins, as a blanket solution for everyone, that idea hasn't aged well. So if multivitamins barely move the needle, what actually works? The answer isn't exciting, which is exactly why it's rarely marketed. Targeted nutrition beats blanket supplementation. Every time. Your body doesn't need everything. It needs specific things at specific times in usable forms. And that starts with a simple truth most supplement companies avoid. Most deficiencies are contextual, not universal. For example, vitamin D deficiency is common, especially in the US, UK, and Australia, but not because people don't take pills. It's because they don't get enough sunlight. Magnesium deficiency shows up in people under chronic stress, not because they forgot a capsule, but because stress burns through magnesium faster than diet replaces it. Iron deficiency shows up in specific populations, not everyone. So when you take a multivitamin just in case, you're guessing. And guessing is a terrible health strategy. Science consistently shows that correcting a real deficiency improves health markers, energy, mood, strength, immunity. Taking nutrients you don't need doesn't. That's why some people swear supplements change their lives, and others feel nothing. It wasn't the supplement, it was relevance. Now let's talk about food, because this is where the supplement industry gets uncomfortable. Most vitamins are absorbed better from food than pills. Vitamin C from fruits, magnesium from whole grains and greens, B, vitamins from animal products and legumes. Food comes with cofactors, fiber, fats, enzymes that help absorption and utilization. A capsule is isolated. A meal is integrated. This doesn't mean supplements are useless. It means they're tools, not foundations. Used incorrectly, they're expensive placebos. Used precisely, they're powerful. The problem is that precision doesn't scale well in advertising. Take this one pill sells better than. Get blood work, fix your sleep, eat better, then supplement what's missing. Sleeping 5 hours a night, living indoors, and wondering why nothing changes. Now here's a hard but important point. The healthiest people don't take the most supplements. They take the fewest because they don't need many. Their basics are covered. They sleep, they move, they eat real food, they manage stress. Supplements only fill gaps, they don't build foundations. This is why billion-dollar supplements survive despite weak evidence. They promise a shortcut in a world addicted to shortcuts. But health doesn't reward shortcuts. It rewards alignment. So if you're taking a multivitamin right now, this isn't a judgment. It's awareness. Ask better questions. Why am I taking this? What problem am I trying to solve? Do I actually feel different? If the answer is I'm not sure, that's not a failure. It's a signal to redirect effort toward things that compound. Because here's the quiet truth. The most effective supplements are still free. Sleep that restores, movement that builds instead of breaks, meals that satisfy instead of spike, sunlight that regulates hormones, stress reduction that protects the nervous system. No capsule replaces those. And once those are in place, supplements finally have a role. Small, specific, and supportive. Not heroic, not magical, just useful. So the billion-dollar supplement that barely works isn't a scam in the traditional sense. It's a symbol of how badly we want health to be easy and how uncomfortable it is to accept that the boring basics still win. If this video helped you see supplements differently, subscribe for more honest, science-backed breakdowns that cut through marketing and hype. Share this with someone who has a drawer full of pills but still feels tired. And let me know in the comments. What's the one supplement you thought would change everything, but didn't? Because the real upgrade isn't what you add. It's what you finally understand.